Let's get into it. We must get into it. Let's get into it. So many of us as modern women, right? We have made it extremely easy and have made men extremely comfortable with walking away and never looking back. We have been spoiled because the whole time men have been actually doing us a favor. Hear me out. Men have actually been doing a lot of us, quote unquote, modern day women favors by tolerating you, trying to save you, trying to help you, and still giving you the traditional treatment. See, men have been required to continue to make sure that they are providing, right? Making the woman's life easy, protecting her, looking out for the children, busting his ass, going to work. Men have been still required to be traditional men, do what traditional men do, stay in their traditional roles, while a lot of us can be modernized. Oh, I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, I'm not submitting. Hell, a lot of us like to be single within our own damn marriages and relationships. We have a big issue with even committing to a man. We want to date. And I'm going to be real with you. A lot of females have watered down and demonized what it is to date. So while some of you ladies are out there like, well, I'm genuinely dating. Like I'm just trying to, scope men out, get a good feel for a man. And, I'm not having sex with him. I'm just talking to him. But because so many of us modern day women, us females of today, don't want to commit and just want to reap all of the benefits and be hold out hoes and disguise it as dating, even the women that are genuinely dating and authentically dating, you still look a particular way. But that's what a lot of females have been on. And you've had men, which is very surprising considering the broad brush that a lot of females try to paint men with, especially black men. Let's be real. When it comes to men, a lot of women try to make it seem as though you guys are the ones that don't want to commit, that don't want to settle down. You guys are the ones that like to just hit it and quit it. You are the guys that just want to kick it. And from what I've been seeing, it is the men that actually want commitment and marriage and families. The men want that. It's the women that just want to date. I just want to live my life and have different experiences. And so men have actually been spoiling a lot of us. They've been spoiling us by allowing us to do whatever the hell we want. Treat them any old kind of way. Keep them in a rotation until hopefully one day, someday, we finally see his worth. Men have been spoiling the hell out of us. But now, here's the thing, you guys. Y'all give us 229 likes. But now, men have been taken advantage of and taken for granted and pushed away and shamed so much by a lot of the women of today by simply doing us favors. Let's be clear. Ready and willing to risk it all for us. Let's be clear. Men are now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up. And like I said, even surprisingly to me, like I was noticing and seeing so many men like, I desire family. I desire commitment. I desire marriage. I desire to have a woman. I want to provide for a woman, take care of a family. Like men have been wanting that. But now you're starting to see more and more men become more and more comfortable with the idea of not having any of that because men are valuing and desiring their peace over everything else. Now, hear me out with this. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Thank you, Joseph. He says, Black women need to work with us. But here's the thing, Joseph. And that's my brother's name, by the way. Here's the thing, Joe. Because so many Black women, not all of us, it's a shame I have to keep saying that, but I feel like it is important for us to make the distinctions because so many of us don't. We overgeneralize everything. Black men ain't shit. Black men ain't that. Black women ain't shit. Black men. And so it's important to say not all, even though it does get like tired and played and through, right? But so many of us, Joe, we make it very difficult for you to work with us. We constantly push you to the edge. And when you're hanging on for dear life, we want to stomp on your fingers. And y'all know what so many of y'all do, especially my brothers. So many brothers, so many Black men, when they step on your fingers while you're dangling from the damn cliff and from the edge, y'all know what y'all do? Y'all will then try to reach up, rub on her, caress her, and say, "Oh, baby, it's okay. I understand why you stomping on my fingers. Who hurt you? Let me fix it." See, when women do it, it's like, "Who hurt you?" In a condescending way, very sarcastic, like. But Black men, y'all really want to know who hurt you, and how can I fix it? How can I resolve it? Bleeding fingers and all, broken fingers and all. Let me rub on you. You don't know no better. That's what y'all do. But now, so many of y'all are letting go, right? So now you're no longer dangling from that edge. Thank you. Is it Dodge or Doggy? Doggy Skywalker? Yup. Hold on. When you guys are letting go, you're actually realizing that you can fly. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoopsie. See, so many of y'all thought that, well, I don't want to let go because if I let go, everything's going to fall apart. Everything's going to crumble. If my woman is failing, I'm going to fail too. Nah, baby. And that's the reality that a lot of us have to deal with, is the fact that when Black men turn their backs and walk away and let go, y'all actually are flourishing. We know not how we fucked up. Y'all let go and realize y'all had wings. And y'all know what a lot of y'all are doing, unfortunately? Flying overseas. Now, again, we took a poll earlier in our dope discussion, right? We took a poll in our dope discussion, and a lot of y'all are still flying around here, right? But the difference is you guys are being very selective with who you choose to land for. A lot of y'all are perfectly okay and fine with flying by yourself. It's peaceful up here. It's less cluttered up here. I like this. So when I do land, it better damn be worth it. It hit 400. I like the video. Thank you, S. DeLeon. He says, it's sad but true. My father has told me many of his male friends that have what the women are looking for would rather go to work and just go home. And you know what, S. DeLeon? It really does make it bad for the women that do desire to be married. They want husbands. They do desire to live out the traditional roles, right? They understand what it is to be a woman for a man. But because so many of us make it extremely excruciatingly hard on men. A lot of men would rather just go to work and go home and be alone by them damn selves. They don't even want to turn around and, see what else is out there. Like, a lot of men are walking away. A lot of men are done. And it's because a lot of y'all have realized you really don't get a lot of bang for your buck. You just don't. Especially when it comes to a lot of the females of today. I gotta be real with you. Like, it's very much so a trade-off that is unequally yoked. This woman gets a lot more while I get maybe a little bit of something that I honestly could do on my own and do for myself probably better. I'm going to be real. And a lot of men are realizing that. A lot of men are realizing that the things that a lot of these females are ready and willing to do, I can do on my own with less drama, less fight, less friction, less argument, and more peace. If me having a woman just to fucking cook, like if that's all of the perk that I get is a female that can cook, what the fuck do I need that for? You mean to tell me that I'm expected to provide, protect, lead, teach, take care of a whole family, have all of that weight on my shoulders for what? Somebody that's gonna make a burrito? I will go to Taco Bell, or I will go to Whole Foods and buy my own ingredients and again chill. Men are starting to realize, damn, I'm really not getting that much for what I have to put up with and what I have to dish out. The things that I am required to do It is not worth it. What's the use in having a female that's gonna cook you something, but then she's gonna complain all day? She gonna bitch all day. She gonna try to emasculate you all day. She's gonna come with a bunch of these unrealistic standards and deadlines for you to meet. Like, is it really worth it just to say I got a bitch at home cooking? Is it? And men are realizing no, it's not. A lot of the females, let's be real. Another reason why a lot of men are, ready and willing to be alone is the simple fact that when a lot of us get into relationships, we become very relaxed, very lazy. A lot of us are lazy lovers. So you do all of this to get this woman. Then when you finally get her, you realize she ain't sucking it, she ain't riding it. She gonna complain all damn day. Like like, so a lot of men are also realizing that it's better to be alone because, again, when a lot of them enter into these relationships with these females, right? Not women. I'm not talking about you, sis. If it don't apply, let it fly. But I gotta be honest. These are the issues that my brothers are running into, which is why they are finding it more easy and more comfortable being by themselves. You do all of this, and then you enter into a relationship, and that's when the female want to get even lazier. You were already lazy beforehand, but at least you were doing something because you felt like you had to do something in order to get me. Now that you got me, you feel like you're gonna always have me. And that's why a lot of us start to become very lazy in our relationships, because it's like, mission accomplished. I can relax now. So you mean to tell me, again, I'm required to provide, protect, lead, teach, love, and then I get into a relationship with a female that once she has me, feels like I'm not going to go anywhere and she can just be lazy and relax. And all the shit that she did to get me is out the window now. Again, I would rather be alone. And y'all know what's really crazy to it all? Here's the kicker to all of that. Men are starting to see that when they are alone and single by themselves, maybe having a few in rotation, they get more out of it that way. So again, relationships and marriage are becoming more and more obsolete. Because why try to commit to one female to where once she feels like she has me, she becomes more lazy, when I can go out there and be a bachelor, or just be, a guy out here living my best life alone with a rotation to where I can get her to do this, her to do that, her to do that. And then when all this fails and I don't want to be bothered at all, I can do exactly that. I don't have to come home to somebody in my space and in my face demanding a bunch of bullshit. Especially when I don't get anything out of it. That's the craziest part to it all. And when I say this, I don't say this to make it something that is acceptable. But I gotta be real. Y'all know your little big sister gotta be real, right? This is also why a lot of men will string women along. We can hit 500. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not here to lie to anybody, men or women. We are the first ones to complain about men not being serious, men not doing what they need to do, men playing games. A lot of us contribute to that shit. I gotta be honest. This is why men will string women along. Even the gentlemen, right? So we're not even just talking about Pookies and Ray Rays. You even have high standing gentlemen that will still string women along. Why? Because they notice the difference. They notice that when I am in the auditioning stages, that's when they pull out all the works. I've noticed that when I'm not fully committing to her, she feels the need to do the most because, again, she's trying to get me. But what did I say earlier? A lot of times, once females feel like they have you, then they get lazy. But again, during the whole dating, right? That's when I get the most respect, sex, attention. I get all the sweet nothings because, again, you're trying to get me, you're trying to obtain me. But once you have me, that shit goes by the wayside. This is why a lot of gentlemen will also string women along. Yeah, give us 500. I know your little business. I'm not gonna lie. And you know why else? A lot of even gentlemen will string women along because a lot of us have made it extremely difficult for them to trust us. Oop, whoopsie. Hear me out. There we go. Y'all give us 515 likes. Hear me out, y'all. Yeah, y'all smash that like button like Treehouse 2022 just said. He said that's a good one. Yep. Hold on now. Hold on now. Some gentlemen will even string females along because not even on purpose. Let me put it like this. Now, you do have some that will purposefully string a woman along because it's like, well, I get more bang for my buck during this time frame. But once I actually commit, then all that shit got out the window. So you got that element. And again, I'm not saying that it makes it okay because it's not. Okay, nobody should be played with, man or woman. But I want to be honest enough and real enough to go into the different levels and layers so we can know maybe the whys. Again, not excusing it, but just giving you some background as to why. Because a lot of us play games once we enter into the relationship. All of that shit go out the window once we're in the relationship. Now, another layer to it, even when it comes to gentlemen, while they will string us along, even not on purpose, is because they don't trust us. So they can actually want to commit to you. They could actually want to be in a relationship with you, but because a lot of females are untrustworthy, I have to stretch this out to see if this is what you're really about. So now I'm not just going to hop in and rush into something because I have to see if this is truly who you are. This is why they'll wait 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year before it's like, okay, I feel like we can go ahead and make this official. It's because a lot of us be playing games. Uh-oh. Is it Niji? I appreciate you. I'm gonna read that in a second. I'm gonna read all of y'all in a second. I appreciate all of y'all. I see you. I see you. Thank you. But this is what's going on. And a lot of us don't realize it. And on top of that, ladies, a lot of us practice a lot of the BS behaviors and have a lot of the BS mentalities and mind states and lifestyles that a lot of, no good females practice and have. And so we could really start to look like liabilities to men from all over. Every angle, you're a liability. This is why more and more men are finding themselves alone and being okay with it. See, it used to be a point to where a lot of brothers, especially, were like, you know what, I really do desire to be married. I really want my family. I really want, to take care of somebody, share my life with somebody, and they were ready and willing to settle by any means necessary. But now it's like, no, I still desire those things. Don't get me wrong, but it's not in this desperate attempt to obtain it. There's no longer this desperate attempt to attain it, to where it's like, oh, okay, well, even if she ain't shit and she got all these damn kids and she got all the baby daddies and she's disrespectful, I'll just work with her, and then, I can change her and get her to do better and that's done. Thank you, Andrew. That's done. So even in my poll earlier, where you had a lot of men saying, you know what, I'm not giving up on American Black women. I still love my sisters. I still got hope for y'all. Although that is still the case, right? They're not ready and willing to do those things on very risky levels. So, for example, you have brothers like, yeah, I'm not giving up, but I'm also not placing myself directly in harm's way, to where it's like, without a shadow of a doubt, this is going to fuck me up. I'm not doing that. It has to be a circumstance to where, maybe she just needs a little correction or a little direction, but it's not going to be something that's going to kill me in the process. I'm not doing that. But when it comes to my sisters that maybe, just need a little bit of adjusting, yeah, I'll work with her. So they're still practicing, even trying to help you and quote unquote save you with limitations. It is not done at the same rate, to the same extent or capacity as it once was. That's dead. And what's really scary for a good majority of y'all is the fact that men are not ready and willing to take a chance or a risk on you at all. So you're not even one of the select few of women that they are ready and willing to take a chance on. It's like, oh, you're too much of a risk. You're too much of a liability. You're too dangerous. I would hurt myself touching you. See, it used to be a point to where men were ready and willing to hurt them damn self to help you. That's dead. I'm not going to hurt myself, but I am ready and willing to step in if I feel like if it's worth it. Y'all give us 611 likes. And like I said, since a good chunk of us are not the type that is worth the headache, worth the sacrifice, worth the scars, men are perfectly okay with being alone. And boy, oh boy, have y'all fucked it up. Not only for yourselves, but the other women around you. Because here's the thing, it's going to come a point in time to where you're going to realize your faults and flaws, and you're going to want a man to take a risk on you. Like, yeah, I messed up, but I got it now. Yeah, I used to be that way, but I got it now. Please work with me. Please see my value. Please see my worth. And they're going to keep flying high alone. So y'all have no idea how much y'all have fucked it up. Because it's going to come. It's going to come. It's a matter of when, not if. When that time comes and y'all are like, damn, all these men are overseas. All these men are by themselves. All these men, already have their woman. Whatever the case, y'all gonna feel that shit, and it's gonna sting something terribly, something serious. So y'all are really messing it up for yourself and other women around you. because by a majority of us being on bullshit, men just see us all the same. Thank you, Big Black Bubba. I appreciate it. Hold on, I'll read all that in a second. Um, Joseph says, women of other races are catering to us now. Exactly. And not only just different races, but different cultures. Because here's the thing, you guys, black men desire black women. We know that. We know that. And I know how much we trash y'all black men, but we desire y'all too. We absolutely do. We desire y'all too. But when it comes to black men, you guys are able to go and get you a different type of black woman to where she would be extremely complimentary to your lives. So it's not even just like other races of women that don't reflect you, that don't, no. Y'all can very well go somewhere else and get you a black woman that was raised in a different culture or just has a different upbringing to where she can add value to your lives. You can absolutely do that. And again, it would be seamless as far as the tradition, or the not the tradition, but the transition, right? Because you'll get a more traditional woman to be complementary to your more traditional lifestyle or ways and actions of being a man. Whereas when it comes to a lot of us black women, you know, um, we're not able to have that same trade-off. Are there exceptions? Sure. But the likelihood of us going to get a black man of a different culture or background or upbringing, it would actually be to our detriment, or it would set us back in our eyes, because those men are going to be even more traditional than what we are accustomed to and used to the point to where, again, they view their women like property. See, black men, you guys would want a more traditional woman, but you guys are still in this state of mind to where you still value the woman, as a human being, as your quote unquote equal, like y'all are able to be fair and balanced in that way, even though you desire a more traditional woman, but you're not going to degrade her and diminish her in the process. And that's where a lot of us get it messed up. We feel like because we are being submissive to our men, that means that they're going to be abusive of their power, right? They're going to dictate and control us. No, that's what other groups of men do. That's what other cultures of men do. Black men extremely lenient, extremely understanding, extremely compassionate. So the likelihood of us being able to leave y'all behind and go somewhere else to maybe find somebody that reflects us or reflects you and have a better outcome, no, very slim to none. Thank you, Vibranium. He says the African American community is going to look a lot different in the next few years. Airplanes. But will it? Will it? How different will it look? Thank you, Jerome. How different will it look when black men are still going elsewhere to get black women? Now, I understand that you have a lot of black men going to different races and backgrounds and cultures of women that don't have a lot of melanin, if you know what I mean. But I'm also seeing a lot of brothers going elsewhere, getting chocolate sisters with afros and that slim and fit in shape, nice asses, everything. They're just embodying a lot of the characteristics that they're looking for. So I how different will it look? You know? I'm just getting a better version of black woman. That's what you're seeing a lot of black men do. Or They're okay with being alone or having a rotation. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to none of y'all. Thank you, doggy. Mr. Nika, sometimes I feel like there's no hope for these modern day type women's. It's pronounced as Doug G. Okay, okay. Now, oh, Doji. Okay, okay. I was getting ready to zoom in and give you a lesson. I'm like, hold on, how? Okay, but I got you, Doji, Skywalker. Okay, y'all give us 721 likes. We have messed up on so many levels. And again, you had a lot of brothers earlier, um, in my chat room during that poll that said that they're not giving up on American Black women. And again, I'm so grateful and appreciative of that. I hope that remains. I just hope that we're able to give unto a lot of you guys what you're looking for. You know, I hope that your fight and your working with is not in vain. Thank you, Daryl. Shout out to Jerome for becoming a channel member. Appreciate all of y'all. But we're really messing up. Big shout out to, is it Nige? It says, not a gentleman, but a respectful man. To be a gentleman is an English custom. That's not part of the culture of Aboriginal people. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Because a lot of y'all are respectful men, right? So where it's like, no, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. No, I'm going to work with it. No, I'm going to be patient. No, I'm going to mold it. I'm going to shape it. I'm going to be. And what makes it so crazy, though, Nige, is the fact that so many of y'all have taken your time and been so patient without walking away. Y'all have been kicked, punched, slapped, stabbed, slandered, the whole nine, and y'all are still here. A lot of y'all. But the threat is this. Even though y'all are still here, a lot of y'all are becoming way too comfortable with walking away and being by yourself. So it's not this notion to where it's like, by even if I have to follow my own sword, I'm still going to try to make this work. No. And a lot of us were banking on you guys being that way forever. We never wanted you guys to get to a point to where you saw a world or a reality or a life outside of us. We messed up. We big time messed up, Nigel. And that's the unfortunate part. The unfortunate part is the fact that so many of you guys have been waiting, trying to help, and it's been to your downfall. Has it helped you? But thank you so much, Nigel. I appreciate that generous donation. Thank you, Andrew. Also, not every guy who's stringing women along is trying to hurt them. They're just trying to have fun and believe. And I believe there is ways to let her down gently afterwards so that there is no bad blood. But maybe that's just me. You have all of that going on. But here's the thing, Andrew. You have so many females that don't mind stringing men along and using them up. And then when they finally get a taste or a piece of their own medicine, now it's like, oh my God, these men ain't shit. And none of them are trying to settle down and take a woman seriously. And it's like, you've been on the type of time though. Oh, I'm just trying to have fun and live my best life. Okay, now men are hitting you with that same energy. We can't take it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of the brothers are like, what is the point? What is the point in doing all of this? To get what out of it? Big shout out to Big Black Bubba. He says, I found my niche being alone. I'll be damned if I allow someone to come and mess up the empire I'm building. I'm so thankful for your platform where I can come through, listen, and relate to your dopest discussions. Peace, little bitch sis. Crown Head Nation. You know what, Big Bubba? You know what, Big Black Bubba? I appreciate the hell out of that. And that's beautifully articulated and stated. Hear me out. Do y'all know how many big black bubbas there are out there? Do y'all have any idea? There are so many big black bubbas, like, I'll be damned if I allow a female, a modern day, a genetically modified modern day female at that, to come through and mess up what it's taken all my damn life practically to build. Also, I can maybe get a hot meal cooked. But then again, I have all of this extra baggage I have to work through, and all of this attitude, and all of this reprogramming, deprogramming. Oh, hell no, I'll be damned. Just so I can maybe get a little sex on the daily, maybe. Oh, hell no, I'll be damned. I'll just keep my little rotation. This is the environment that we have created, ladies. And then we complain about it. We complain about men not wanting to settle down, not wanting to take us seriously, not wanting to commit. But look at what we do. We have created this shit. Commit to what? For what? We did this shit. And now we mad that men are like, oh, well, I'm good with just having y'all in the rotation. Or I'm good with just going somewhere else. Or I'm good being by my damn self. Now we want to call y'all weak, incels, conquered, tease y'all for having male brides and all this other bullshit. Like, you did that though. A lot of us, we contribute to the very things we're complaining about. Now we mad. Oh, these men ain't serious. They don't want to take nobody serious. They don't want to settle down. They don't want to do nothing. We did that shit though. Because what did we give them that would make them want to do those things? What did we show and prove to men that would lead them to the conclusion of, oh, okay, let me go ahead and wipe this up? Nothing. All we did was play games. And now men are like, you know what? For one, I'm either gonna play games back on that ass, or I'm gonna bow out gracefully. Now we mad. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of the men that I see, way too mature for the damn games. They let you know right up front what it is and what it's not, and what it's never going to be. They let you know. So there's no games involved. Now, I did have to be honest enough to let y'all know that there are men that do string you along and all of that. But for the most part, a lot of these men are men. I don't have time for the games. I'm gonna let you know up front, close and personal, what it is. That way, you cannot tell me that you did not know. This is what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for. Do you meet this or don't you? If you don't, I'm gonna go over here. If you do, we can see where this goes. But I'm not here for the games. And a lot of us cannot handle that level of honesty and truth and no nonsense and masculinity. We can't handle that. And again, a lot of us have contributed to these environments. We've created them. We've allowed them to fester. Y'all give us 812 likes. We did that. Now we want to be upset. When men are like, you know what, I don't even desire that. I don't even want that. That's risky business. I don't got time for it. I don't see you that way. Men being that honest with y'all. And now y'all mad? No, you just messed it up. A lot of y'all have messed it up for yourselves and every woman around you. And again, I got to keep referencing back that poll that we took earlier. A lot of black men are still holding on to hope, but they're not playing games with it. And the moment that they come to realize that it's dead and it's not working, I don't know what you're going to do, sis. I don't. A lot of black men are just like Big Black Bubba. Y'all done messed up and allowed men to see that, damn, it's pretty damn dope over here by myself. Y'all messed up. Y'all gave men a taste of life without you, and they loved it. Y'all gave men a taste of what it was like to be able to do what you needed to do, what you wanted to do, whenever you wanted to do it, however you wanted to do it. And they loved it because it didn't come with all of this extra baggage, headache, drama, trauma, confusion, dysfunction, chaos, toxicity attached to it. Y'all did that. Y'all messed it up. Y'all messed up, baby. They're like, damn, it's pretty damn comfortable. I like this. I can get used to this. And y'all have set it up even more nicely to where men can now have their cake and eat it too. Let's get into that. See, not only do you have big black bubbles out there, like, you know what? I got a taste of this and I like it. I like being by myself. I'll be damned if I let somebody come in and mess it up, but I'm still able to have a little fun. Amen. So at any given time, I can still call up a female for a certain type of attention, right? At any given time, I can still kick it. Because what we messed up, where we got it messed up is this. A lot of big black bubbles got options. They always had options. They were just ready and willing to get rid of those options and not explore them for the sake of working with you. But now y'all done messed up and let these men see that, damn, I can have the best of all worlds. I can get a woman to bust it open for me, cook for me, clean for me with no commitment. Why? Because I'm the man like that. I got my finances together, my business in order. I'm no nonsense. I'm masculine. So I can still have that. Y'all done messed it up. Very much so, Twissy. Cupping seeds will cancel like a motherfucker. And a lot of us women have done that. We contributed to that. And now we want to be mad? Girl. Girl. These men been had options. We can hit 900. Y'all like the video. Share the video and subscribe. It's nothing but a little bit of real talk from your little big sis. Hold on. Let me scroll. I'm just going to go to the bottom. Let me go to the bottom and scroll up. Thank you, Doji. Okay, I'm trying to remember that. Doji says, Mr. Nika, we got to get this right. It's pronounced Doji. Rhymes with, am I not saying it right still? Pose and get chose. Okay, So it's those. Come on. Is it those? Okay, Skywalker. I'm just gonna call your ass Skywalker. You the one that spelled out Doji earlier. You did that, sir. Y'all know your little bit is gonna be a little bit of slow. Hold on. Doge? Doge. Is that what it is? Look, y'all. Maybe it's Doge. Y'all gotta give me a little bit. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do this to me. Y'all know your little big sis could be a little bit slow. Y'all laughing. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh too hard now. I get a little bit confusion. Okay. You the one put Doji. So it's Doge. Okay. Okay. We got it. But that still don't wrong with chose. What wrong with chose would be Doze. But okay, you say Doge. I got you. Khalil says, I'm going to say it again. Modern women interview well, but lack performance. They simply want to have fun every day. And if you can't provide, they get bored. Ooh. Now, this is where I did want to go into. I did want to get into this. Gosh. But we're done with it. We're going to just call you Skywalker. We're done with it, Skywalker. Because y'all got me confused like y'all not going to do this to me. John Horst says it's just me, myself, and I. What? Shit fucked up out here. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. We're done. It's Skywalker from here on out. Because y'all look, little bit sister, look. TA says sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze. What I mean is that sometimes sex isn't worth the headache and her baggage. And man, so many men that realize this. So many men that realize this. Which is why a lot of men are not even trying to get into relationships. It's like, why do all of that when I can get it for free from a rotation to where I did not have to commit to anybody and I can still protect the bag. I can still protect the asset, which is ultimately me. Did I get everybody? Okay, I think so because I'm back at Big Black Bubba. So a big shout out to Big Black Bubba and also Naiji. I hope I'm saying that right. Now, I did want to get into this right here. And I mentioned it earlier, but I wasn't able to really dive deeply into it. But here's another part of the conversation. Okay. Another part of the conversation is a lot of us women, we mess things up when it's too peaceful. Thank you, Emmanuel. It says, if they say we not ish, should be unalive, delete only male babies, that shows they're against us more than with us. Facts. Which is again, like we cannot, here's the thing, we cannot do all of these things against you and then be upset when you walk away. That makes no sense. But it's what we do. I don't know why. Like we're just so ass backwards and idiotic and chaotic that we feel like the more we slander you and push you away, the harder you're going to fight to come back, or the harder you're going to fight to be with us. And for a while, it may have worked. But now you're starting to see more and more men say, nah, that's dead. You don't respect me. How can I protect something that neglects and disrespects me? That makes no sense. That's backwards. But y'all want to know something else that is causing a lot of men to walk away and be alone? This right here. When men end up giving us a chance, and again, I'm talking about those respectful men. Okay. My brother said, don't say gentlemen. I'm going to say respectful men. When it comes to those respectful men that have their ducks in a row, that are ready and willing to work with you, make these sacrifices for you the whole nine. When it comes to them coming into your life, trying to help you, what do a lot of us do? We fuck it up. We say, oh, he's too nice. He's boring. We mess it up whenever it's too peaceful because, to be honest, a lot of us love dysfunctional men, dysfunctional environments. We love that. We thrive off of that. So you're starting to see more and more men say, I would rather not, because if I get with her, she's going to do everything in her might, everything in her power to jeopardize this, to sabotage this, to fuck it up. Because it's not spicy enough for her. It's not intriguing enough for her. We do this. And you have more and more men saying, you know what? I'd rather be alone than to deal with this type of shit right here. This will do nothing but set me back, hold me back. And so I would rather just be by myself. Because just to say that you got a woman, it ain't worth it. That's the biggest puzzle piece to this right here. We can luck up and get the very man that we need, and we still mess it up. Let's say men have not walked away, did not walk away, and gave us a chance. We messed those situations up. Forcing more and more men to just be like, you know what? Why bother? What am I doing? Because even when I try, I fail. I can't win for losing. What am I doing here? So even when I don't walk away, I realize that I probably should have. That's the dilemma. This is also why you're seeing more and more men being perfectly okay with being alone. Because at least I have my peace. Hold on. Thank you, Quick 504. He says, I enjoy having these women ask me for money. I pull out a huge knot of hundreds and say I don't have nothing to give her because we broke. Lord have mercy. The pettiness is at an all-time high. The evil Dr. D's, I appreciate you. Who else did I see? Yeah, we can hit 900. How many likes we got? Y'all know some real talk from a little bit, sis. See, y'all not gonna get this anywhere else like this. So you might as well hit the like button and subscribe to your little big sis. Okay? We give it to you raw, uncut, unfiltered, live and direct in the flesh. Put some respect on it. Okay? Put some respect on it. Okay? And then I got Emmanuel, so I guess I'm caught up. But that's another thing, you guys. We really do. Yeah, y'all laughing. That was so damn petty of him. Quick 504, that's so damn petty of you. Like, you know what? Hold on. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Sorry, I'm broke. I just remembered I'm a black man, right? I just remember I'm a black male, conquered dusty. I'm broke as a motherfucker. Hold on, let me put away this damn. Hold on, let me put this shit away. I almost forgot. I was just getting ready to break you off a little something. I was this close, but then I had to realize, damn, hold on. What am I doing? I'm a broke, dusty black man. I don't got this money for real. Y'all so damn petty for that. Lord have mercy. The pettiness is at an all-time high. All-time high. I'm weak, okay? Lord have mercy, y'all. Crypto, just ridiculous. Y'all do what sportsmen say. Y'all hit this damn like button and subscribe. Thank you, Anthony. So, sis, what's the solution for black women? What do they have to do? They have to be receptive to correction. They have to drop, we have got to drop the ego. A lot of us do not want to drop the ego and do what's necessary to do the real work. We don't want to do that. Instead, we want to say, it's not me, it's all of y'all. It's y'all fault that I'm like this. We have got to accept the correction and go in a different direction. We have got to do that. We have got to be receptive. A lot of the times, again, it's another reason why a lot of men are bowing out gracefully and being okay with being by themselves. When y'all try to come through and help and redirect and correct, we reject. So the first step is being able to realize, hold on, I'm out of alignment. I'm fucked up. I need help. I need work. And I must do that work on myself. Because, Anthony, it's one thing to be told that, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's a completely different ball game to actually implement those things. We have to be receptive to implement. How many of us are trying to implement any changes? So we have to be receptive. We can't just keep trying to block all of it and reject it and say, oh no, and deflect and point the blame back at you. We got to stop doing that. That's first things first. If nobody can tell you what you're doing wrong, how can you correct it? If your teacher keeps telling you, hey, let me put you to the side. You see right here? 1 + 1 actually is 2. You keep putting 8. No, it's not. 1 + 1 is 8. It's really not 2. That's the problem, right? If you're never going to be able to sit down and say, you know what, you're right, you're not going to be able to internalize it and learn it and know better next time. Instead, we want to give y'all 1,000 different reasons as to why you're wrong. Well, actually, if I put the 2s like this, I can actually create it to be an 8. Because you got the hook on the 2s, and then the bottom of the 2, if I flip it and reverse it, I can actually turn the 2 into an 8. So it's really an 8. And we'll give y'all so much pushback and be wrong as hell. Hold on now. Who is this? Thank you, Master H. I'm extra petty and dusty. Look. Oh, here y'all go. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. But a lot of the times, and we talked about this earlier, y'all are just responding. A lot of y'all are just responding. Hold on. One plus one equals 2, ma'am. No, it don't. It's 8. What are you talking about? See, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're broke, you're conquered, you're dusty. And if you get enough of that in response to you trying to help somebody to stop being ignorant and stupid, after a while, it's like, okay, I'm gonna play stupid right along with your ass. And that's where you get all of that petty energy. Again, a lot of the black men, y'all are only responding. Y'all are only keeping the same energy that you're being met with. And a lot of us cannot handle it because y'all do us better than us. Let that marinate. Y'all will pull a us on us better than us. We out here talking about some, well, I don't mind being strong, independent, and the boss chick. I don't need no man. And what are men doing? Pulling the us on us. Say less. I'm a strong, independent, masculine man. I don't need no woman. And now we shooketh. And it's one thing to say it, but a lot of men showing and proving that shit. Oh no, I'm good. I'm honestly good without a woman. I'll hit them up to kick it at best, but I'm good. Because to get into a relationship with a lot of them, it's pointless. So when men are saying that they're good by themselves, they mean that shit. Hold on. Uh-oh. Who is this? Uh-oh, this Master H again. Hold on. You on point, sis. A lot of y'all are pulling a us on us and y'all doing it better. We didn't anticipate this. I cannot. Hold on. You're actually living out the fact that you don't need me. That's problematic. What are you doing? Again, a lot of y'all are only responding. I'm being petty now because the whole time you've been disrespecting me. You lucky all I'm doing is being petty. But in addition to it, Master H, what makes it even worse is that not only are you being petty, but you're actually living out a lifestyle that shows and proves to me that you're actually good without me. How many women can show and prove that? I mean, honestly and truthfully, do y'all know how many females are out here talking about, yeah, I'm living my best life. I don't need no man. I got this in order, that in order. I got my own businesses. You know, I'm a Cash App Coochie Queen on Monday. And then I run my own lash business on Tuesdays. I'm an Instagram model. You know, I'm a brand ambassador for this and that and this and that. And on the outside, it's like, damn, that bitch winning, right? She getting to it. She getting to the money. And how many of them do y'all also see the same ones talking all that cash money shit? How many of the same ones? I wish men would take me more seriously, and men need to stop being so ashamed of being with a woman like me. And men need to take a risk on me because our nature we cannot run from. So yeah, men can absolutely live that shit out and be good. Yeah, I got this, I got this, I got that. Y'all are designed and created to be that way. We're different from men in that way. Women, we were designed to, and I hate to put it like this, but I gotta be real. Y'all want me to lie so bad. Women were designed to be the species that has to rely on the more powerful species to survive. Now, I'm not saying that women are not powerful. I'm not saying that women are weak or feeble. I'm not saying that. But we were designed to have men to provide and protect. That don't be mad at me. That's nature. Blame it on God, okay? That ain't got nothing to do with me. Blame it on the universe. They ain't got nothing to do with me, sis. You were designed that way. Why do you think you're not stronger than a man? Why do you think you get burnt out faster than a man? Why do you think you can't build to the same capacity as a man? You were designed to depend on him. So when men say, I really don't need you, they can actually back that up and live that out. Men desire us. They don't need us necessarily. All they need us for is procreation. Can we say the same thing? Really? Yeah, that's my bed, James. I love my damn bed. Yeah, I got a perimeter to go all the way around it. It's some seating on here. I love my damn bed, and it's got storage space all around. It's so I love my bed. But hear me out. Can we say the same thing? Can women honestly say I can survive and thrive without a man, and all I need a man for is procreation? No. Yeah, I think it is velvet. I think it's velvet. Hold on. Um. G Money back in the building. The best dusty lies are I sell lashes. Hold on, y'all. Y'all making me choke. G Money says the best dusty lies are I sell lashes, weaves, nails. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a boss with no employees. The lies in this playbook are getting old. Lord have mercy, y'all. Oh. But CG Money, this is what we have to do. Y'all laughing. I'm so serious. Hold on. These are the lies that we have to feed and tell ourselves to help us cope. I'm a boss. I'm bossy. Hey, but you're not. No, sit down. You're dusty. You don't want to. Hey, yeah. Hold on. No, sis, you're dusty, and you're doing too much. But G Money, these are the things we have to lie and tell ourselves to help us to cope. I have to say, well, I don't need you, and I'm an entrepreneur because I sell my own weaves, and I sell my own lashes, and I do nails, and and whole time we on Alibaba, AliExpress, Sheen, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get me some Sheen clothes and then stitch my own brand and label on it, and then I'm gonna have my own boutique. Dusty. But then we'll call y'all dusty and y'all have whole thriving businesses with employees. Y'all could actually take advantage of a PPP loan without going to prison. Can they? Oh, I'm gonna give me a PPP loan. Ain't got no employees, nothing. You going to prison, man. But like I said, how many of us as women will be able to say that? I don't need a man outside of procreation. Because our nature sets it up to where that can never be true. Y'all go out here and y'all start busting your asses and working too much and too hard, you're gonna get sick, sis. Your body is not designed for it. This is why a lot of us have high blood pressure, all these damn fibroids and diseases and shit. We stress the fuck out. We're doing too much. Trying to prove that we don't need a man outside of procreation. And nature did not design us to be that way. And like I said, those very women trying to brag about, yeah, I sell my own lashes. You know, I'm a brand ambassador. I got this going on. I'm an entrepreneur. How many of those same women come crying? Crying about their nature. Their nature of, I need me a man that's gonna love me, provide for me, protect me. It's too hard. It's too much. And not being able to be presented with the masculine men. We don't want no simp lollipoppies and easy licks. We want masculine men, authoritative figures, powerful men, no nonsense, standing solid on their foundation and square. Are those men choosing up on these females? No. She is counterproductive to the mission. Submission, that is. Thank you, Squids. We love y'all, but y'all drive us crazy. That's where the you can't live without them, but can't live without them saying comes from. Man, I already know. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying that being with a man being with the woman is not a beautiful thing, because it is. When you're with the right woman, it's a beautiful thing. You do get somebody that's going to support you, honor you, and make your life easier by doing things for you that maybe, you could do for for yourself, but I mean, let me lighten that load for you. Right? So it's a beautiful thing. So I'm not saying that men um don't desire women. I never said that. Because women can and should add on in positive ways to a man's life. But if you wanted to be technical and go there, women men do not need women outside of procreation. You don't. If you wanted to be technical and real. Let me be quiet. I may be talking too much. G Money says they're getting high on their own supply. Lord have mercy. Quick 504 says, like KS said, strength is in the shoulders and not in the hips. Men are designed to carry the load. Let us handle it. And how many of us let y'all handle it? And before you know it, you walking away and we're like, where are you going? No. You said it was made for hips. So you got it though, sis. So let me go ahead and go over here by myself. Or with the next woman that understands that my shoulders are required for this shit. MGTOW by Logic says season 2 of The Island proved women need men more than men need women. Period. Submit to a man sooner than later before your SMV declines, or don't. Who cares? Lord. You know what, MGTOW? This is another level and a layer to the conversation, because a lot of men are also falling into the category of not giving a damn. Very indifferent. Very indifferent. To where it's like, oh, they don't want it. Okay, cool. I'm broke. I'm dusty. I'm conquered. You don't need me. Okay, that's cool. Men are at a point to where I don't care. I had to hit them with the damn Zoom treehouse. Men are like, okay, all right. Again, it's not working anymore. All of the lies, all of the slander, it's going out of one ear. It's going into one ear, out the other. That's what's happening. And we did not anticipate that. We thought that you guys would feel like you always needed us no matter what. And you are showing us you don't. Me being here is a privilege and a benefit for you. This is what I said earlier. A lot of us were being spoiled by these men. We still are. How we had over 50% of men, black men, say that they're not giving up on American black women. And we already know that it's a big chunk of us that's on bullshit. And you got black men, again, well to do, established black men, hardworking black men that are able to provide, protect, lead, teach the whole nine. And they're still like, no, I'm here for them. And we actually get a lot more out of those men than they get out of us. And that's just facts. What do they get in exchange? Most times, they're going to get a woman that is a recovering whore. I'm going to be real. Now, again, it's levels and layers. Look, y'all, I don't know how else to be. I have to be real. I know that's harsh. Hear me out. I know that's, oh my God. I hate that I even said that. Cause that hurt my damn feelings saying that shit. It really did. It really fucking did. But I gotta be honest, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me. Okay, yeah, it was brutal honesty. Hold on, that was brutal. Hold on. Let me say that better. Hold on. Let me put a bit of cover on that. Okay. Hold on. Let me put it. Let me decorate that better. Hmm. Damn, I'm sorry. Let me. I genuinely am sorry for saying that. I am, Jonathan. I'm sorry. No, well, damn. I felt it in my chest. I know it's true, but I still could have said that a little better. I'm sorry. I don't like how I said that. Oh, I don't. I that didn't feel good to me. I hate having to be so brutally honest all the time. Thank you, MGTOW. It's called the internet, ladies. Men exchange notes. It's game over for you. Hold on. I'm just trying to put it bluntly and plainly so we can really get it. We can really understand how we are the ones that actually benefit the most. When a lot of these men are pulling up, here go, yeah, what G Money say? John, hold on. Thank you, Khalil. I don't need a cookbook. I'm a PhD. RIP KS. Hold on, y'all. Emmanuel says, we're the most disliked race. Black women don't have a good look due to the craziness. So picture a world with no black men to protect them. How do black women think they will be treated then, man? And let them tell you don't protect us anyway. But hear me out. How do y'all not protect us, but y'all the main ones stepping up for us, ready and willing to tolerate bullshit? Hold on. Yeah, super woke. Hold on. Y'all give us 905 likes. Let me say this. When a lot of these men pull up to rescue us and be with us, I gotta be honest, they do not get the best deal. They don't. They don't. Thank you, Master. And thank you, Victorian. I'll read that in a second, y'all. I have got to say this. I did not like how I worded that the last time. It didn't sit well within my soul and my spirit, and I feel bad. So I'm sorry for saying that, ladies. However, I'm just trying to be honest with you so you can understand what I'm saying. When a lot of these men come up ready and willing to rescue us, save us from ourselves, they don't get the best deal. They get women that have already been through the streets. They get women that have a bunch of baggage, excuse me, attached to them. A lot of women that are trying to pick up the pieces and get back on track. A lot of which are very late in the game. And then on top of that, is so much to have to work through and sort through in order to get the desired result. That's what a lot of men have to do. A lot of men have to work with that. A bunch of damaged, used up goods that are trying to, again, reestablish themselves, get back on track, get back on the program. It's a lot of playing catch up. That is what men sign up for a lot of times. And we don't understand that we're the lucky ones in the equation. We don't. We do not want to acknowledge the fact that we're the lucky ones. We're the ones that are gaining the most to benefit out of that. Men have to take care of children that are not his. Men have to try to pay off debt that he did not contribute to. Men have to deal with the reality that a lot of men have been up in his woman. Reputation shot. Men have to put on that face like it's all good. Because I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue to fight. Y'all saw the brothers in my chat earlier? But I'm a fighter though. Yeah, I go through a lot with sisters and with women, with my black women and all of that, but I'm a fighter though. What do you think comes along with being a fighter though? A lot of shit you gotta eat and take on the chin. A lot of blows you gotta take, a lot of punches, a lot of hits. All of which, and a lot of which you did not ask for. You were not even around for, but you got to take that on the chin though, because you choosing that woman. And all of that came from her. We get the better deal. If we want to be honest. But here we are making it seem like the men are so lucky to be with us. Wow. Where? When? I see. Let me be honest with y'all. Cause y'all really don't mm, y'all really don't on a consistent ongoing basis in abundance get this honest hardcore truth from your sister, ladies. A lot of these men that pull up to rescue us, these are the men that did life right. These are the men that didn't waste a lot of time on nonsense. These men were focused, ambitious, disciplined. These are the men that are showing up to rescue you and save you. They made the proper decisions. Let's be clear. Y'all are not waiting on Pookie and Ray Ray to show up and save you. Y'all are waiting on the quote unquote Russell Wilsons to come up and save you. And some of them do. And you still don't fucking appreciate it. Which is why you're seeing so many of them saying, fuck you. I'll be alone. I'll go somewhere else. But these are the men that did life right. all of his ducks are in a row. Do you guys know how many times I've seen men to where their families are questioning them? Why are you choosing her? You don't have any children. You went to school. You have your business and your career together. You got your money. You're an attractive guy. Why are you choosing her? Excuse, hold on. What are you doing? She got all of this baggage with. Oh, what are you doing? Well, I love her, and I feel like she just needs somebody to help her out. And these are the men to where you make them look bad. And again, they live their lives right. They can have their choice, and they still are choosing you. And what's crazy is you don't appreciate it. You talk down on them. You talk bad about them. And then you blame your shit on them, and they had nothing to do with it. And before you know it, these brothers are like, you know what? Now I get it. Now I see why so many of my brothers have walked away. Flued out by themselves. Don't want to settle down. Don't want to commit. And let me also say this. Some of these brothers went the whole mile with you. They married you, gave you children, additional ones, that is, and you ended up fucking them over. That's why I said earlier, brothers, I appreciate y'all for not giving up, but please don't be stupid. Please don't be dumb. Move strategically and wisely. Because every female ain't worth saving. What your brothers tell you? Save yourself, black man. Sometimes you got to do that. Now, to be walking around like, oh, fuck these bitches and mad and upset, like, I don't never want no bitch, oh, fuck her. I'm not telling you to be a bitter Brian, but I am saying that sometimes it's best to be by yourself than to be out here dealing with females that mean you no good. I am saying that. Let me go to the bottom. How many likes we got, y'all? 838 likes. That's cool. I would prefer 893, but okay, that's fine. Thank you, The Evil, Dr. D's. Thank you, Philip. Who else did I see? Thank you, MGTOW. Lots of men out here working hard. Meanwhile, where's that man's future wife right this minute? Under Pookie. Sad. MGTOW. 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 You been you God, MGTOW been in the petty bag right now. Damn. Whoopsie. Get over here. MGTOW. Damn. MGTOW. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Master A says instead of saying recovering whore, say recovering adventurer. Okay, a lot of us are recovering adventurers for the street explorers. And again, like a successful, well-to-do, masculine man, respectful man taking a chance on you, girl, you're the one that's lucky. What are you talking about? Thank you to Toriani says it's like looking for the survivors of a disaster. You don't give up on the ones that are still alive. That will go over the heads of some of you. You know what, Torian? And like I said, so many black men have that same sentiment. And I think that's beautiful. And I think that that's dope. Right? Because like I said earlier, also, there's a lot of dope ass black women that are still here. that are ready and willing to put in the necessary work and all of that. So I appreciate that on behalf of my sisters that are solid. However, Victoria, my only thing is just make sure that you're not wasting too much of your time trying to sort through the rubble. You know? That's all. Sometimes you have to go where, there's less of a disaster. That way you can easily spot, what's good. But yeah, Victoria, like a lot of black men feel that way. And again, I'm so grateful. I just hope that for one, you don't waste too much of your time. And then for two, the ones that you do find end up being what you're actually looking for. Because a lot of them could have just been a bunch of rubbish anyway. But look, y'all, I'm not gonna stress this out. I got a lot of stuff to do. So I just thought I would come on here and let y'all know what's up. A lot of men have come to realize that they don't mind being alone. They don't mind, doing things a different way outside of, committing and settling down with a woman that is not on code, that is not on his program. And a lot of us have messed that up. Had we done what was necessary for us to do in the first place, it would have never reached this point to where men are like, you know what, I'm good without y'all. MGTOW says women want their Christian Grey. They ignore the fact that Mr. Gray got a virgin with genuine desire for him. You know what, MGTOW? Yeah, you Lord have mercy. MGTOW ain't on y'all asses today. Okay. Yeah, y'all in y'all bag today. Look, I'm scared of y'all. Okay, I'm scared of y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, yeah, I'm getting ready to wrap this on up. I'm getting ready to wrap it on up. Emmanuel says, Black women got me sending choosing signals to my left hand. Black men just want peace. Even the dead gets a moment of silence. Laughing out loud. Yep, we're done. We're done. Like I said, y'all, it's so damn bad. Black men are like, you know what? You kind of sexy over there. I think you a little bit grip-tastic. You know what? I think with the right amount of baby oil, you can be my one and only. Y'all, it's that bad. Yep, I'm out. I'm out. Y'all in here laughing. I'm done. I'm done. I'm weak. Look, I'm done. I said what I said. Hold on. They got sir in the building. Hold on. Y'all in here clowning. I respect what you do and how you do it. Much respect. I appreciate that, sir. How look, I said what I said. I hate that it's got to this point. There's still hope, but I just hope that it does not get to a point to where it's just all the way dried up and done. Yeah, y'all. I'm done with it. Yep. Grip-tastic. I Now y'all already know, Ramses, that I'm a mess. I do not need y'all being a damn mess too. I said, Jessica, I do not need y'all being a mess too. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't know what else to say. I don't. I don't. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. Yeah. Wow. I'm done. Look, y'all. Thank you, Charles. I checked out and I'm tired. I'm done with the mind games and the late responses and childish mind game. Look, and I don't even blame you. I don't. I just hope that we can get this together before all hope is lost and gone. Because a lot of y'all have that same sentiment, Charles. You're tired. You're checked out. You're through. Like Big Bubba said earlier, I found so much peace over here alone by myself. And I'll be damned if I let somebody come in and mess this up after I spent so much time, energy, effort, love into my damn self to build this. Ladies, we gotta get this together. We gotta get this together. And again, let me leave off on this note. When it comes to the women that are doing what they need to do, I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry that it's so many females out here fucking it up for you, overshadowing you. Because the sad reality is a lot of y'all will never have a husband because of the women out here that's messing it up for you. And you have past me chicks out here so down bad trying to diminish and downplay husbands and being married, all because they could never have one. They could never get one, you know. That, they're trying to poison y'all into believing, oh, you don't need no man. No, they're trying to make you believe you don't need no man because they can never have one. It's so much luxury, perk, and benefit that comes along with having a husband. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You don't need no man. You don't need no husband, just like we don't. No, we are women. We're designed to need men. Sorry. Can't escape your nature, baby. And unfortunately, some of y'all will be convinced that you don't need a man. And again, I feel sorry for you because you're going to have a very hard time, a very hard life being used up and ran through and rotated in the bend zone where men just want to bend that ass over. That's a terrible place to be. So with that said, y'all, I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you guys so much for all your support. Thanks for pulling up with me 2 times in one day and showing up and showing out. Y'all are super duper dope. I don't know when I'll be live again with you guys because, like I said, I gotta pack up stuff and move stuff, and so I probably won't be able to see you guys until maybe Sunday. Hopefully Sunday. But y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Let me know how you feel about this dope discussion. And let's keep the conversation going. All right. But I do appreciate y'all. Let me see where we at right now as far as our subscribers. We are currently at 130,917 crown heads. We are well on our way to 131K, and I'm so grateful. All right. Who is this? Thank you, G Money. Don't feel sorry for the good ones. They condone the foolishness with their silence. Oh, whoopsie. A gulp. And a matter of fact, I can't even argue with it because a lot of y'all are just silent, trying to be on code with these hyenas. So I don't know. Trying to be on code with the pass me chick. Gonna get you passed up. So look, y'all gotta start showing and proving and standing out because y'all starting to blend in. Let's do better. I love y'all. I thank you guys. Tanika Marie, Dope Discussions, Crown Head Nation. Peace.